Open up. Someone, come.
Lin Chuan. Lin Chuan is still at the ancestral ball.
In my past life, Gulin Chuan, the heir of Marquise Jingyuan, held an archery contest to choose his wife, and shot down 2 flowers. One was a purple peony, representing Jiang Xinyue, the concubine-born daughter of the Jiang family. The other was a Yao Huang, representing me, the legitimate daughter of the Kui family. Jiang Xinyue and I, on the same day, married into the Marquis Jingyuan mansion. I was the legal wife. Jiang Xinyue was the secondary wife. After marriage, Gulin Chuan gave all his love to Jiang Xinyue. As for me, he said I occupied the title of heir's wife, and that was already a great honor. So, in the vast mansion, every day what awaited me were endless account books, countless tally tokens, and a door that I could never wait for him to push open. Since the heir didn't love me, why did he marry me?
Back then, I only meant to shoot that purple peony. But you deliberately placed your flower next to Xinyue's, causing me to hit it by mistake. Because of your Kui family's affairs, I was forced to marry you, wronging Xinyue for all these years, and you're still not satisfied? Now that you're dead, it's for the best. Xinyue and I can finally be together for life.
Please, heir of Marquis Jingyuan, draw your bow and choose a wife by shooting a flower.
I actually came back to the day of the archery contest to choose a wife.
A fine shot, Your Highness.
Whose flower is that purple peony?
It must be Miss Kui's, right? She and the heir grew up together. Who else would he fancy but her?
Brilliant, congratulations. You're about to become the heir's wife of Marquise Jinyuan.
Rian, come here quickly.
Miss Kui, don't be shy, he shot your flower, it must be fate.
Madam, please enlighten me. That purple peony is not mine. I wonder which sister has such fortune to be chosen by the heir.
It's not Miss Kui's. Then whose flower is it?
Madam, that purple peony is mine. This young lady looks unfamiliar. Whose daughter is she?
Madam, my husband is the newly appointed Grand Historian. Xinyue is my household's concubine-born daughter, and rarely goes out, so Her Highness doesn't recognize her.
A mere concubine-born daughter of a 6th-rank official. Dares to covet the position of heir's wife.
Mother, Xinyue is dignified and virtuous. Your son likes her very much.
Lin Chuan, archery is often inaccurate. If we decide on the first try, isn't that too hasty? Why not have the noble ladies paint a picture? Whoever paints best will be first. Then we'll see the outcome.
Everyone knows that the legitimate daughter of the Kui family in the capital is unmatched in painting. Lady Marquis is clearly paving the way for Miss Kui.
Lady Marquis, this time the heir selecting his wife, the rule is to hit the flower with an arrow, to decide the candidate. Since it hit Miss Jiang's, it is destiny. If we compete in something else, it would be unfair to Miss Jiang.
Miss Kui is absolutely right. Mother, marriage is destined. I have made up my mind. Xinyue is the wife I have chosen. There is no need for further selection.
Rian. You know I like you the most, dignified and graceful. You are fit to be the lady of the house.
Mother, I have always regarded Miss Kui as my own sister. I have never thought of marrying her.
The heir has always been outspoken. Miss Kui, please don't take his words to heart. If Miss Kui truly likes the heir, after the marriage, I will persuade the heir to take you into the household. It would be nice for us to be sisters together.
A concubine's daughter of a 6th-rank official in the capital dares to talk nonsense, suggesting that the legitimate daughter of my Kui family become a concubine, and be beneath her.
Silence. Stop your nonsense.
Miss Kui, Xinyue is naive. She doesn't understand anything. Just think of her as young, and forgive her for speaking thoughtlessly.
The heir and I grew up together. I regard him as an older brother. As a younger sister, I kindly remind you, Miss Jiang is 2 years older than I am. If she is still naive and thoughtless, and knows nothing, I'm afraid that once she enters the Jingyuan Marquis' mansion, she will only cause trouble for the heir. After all, among the high-ranking families in the capital, which family's matriarch is so thoughtless and reckless? Wouldn't she be a laughingstock? That the Jingyuan Marquis' house lacks propriety and becomes a public joke.
Heir, I know I just arrived in the capital, and I don't understand anything. But Miss Kui, as a noble lady from a prestigious family, speaking so harshly, is that proper etiquette?
Miss Jiang probably doesn't know that before marriage, girls in the capital all have governesses come to the mansion to teach them. Words like mine, in the eyes of a governess, are considered gentle. If you encounter a strict governess, wouldn't Miss Jiang cry every day?
Enough. Lin Chuan. Since you've made up your mind, do as you wish. But I'll be honest with you. To be the wife of the heir of Jingyuan Marquis, she must be well-read and sensible, and capable of managing the household. Otherwise, even if she marries in, I won't acknowledge her.
Ruyan. Are you unhappy today? We grew up together. Both families approved of our marriage. I thought I would marry you. But then I met Xinyue. You don't know. The first time I saw Xinyue, I realized what we had before wasn't love. The moment I saw her, I understood in this life, she is the one I want to marry.
On the wedding night, why is the heir staying in concubine Jiang's courtyard?
The lady is upset. Say less.
What is the heir talking about? My parents never told me about any intention to marry into the Jiang family. Besides, my mother has already arranged a marriage for me. The betrothal gifts will likely arrive soon. If Ruyan has ever given you the wrong idea, I apologize for that.
Ruyan, don't be stubborn. You are the legitimate daughter of the QA family. If you are willing, after Xinyue enters the house, I will marry you as a co-wife. You can help her manage the Marquis' household. She knows nothing, she'll just hold a title. You will be in charge of everything in the mansion. No one will look down on you. I'll have the servants address you as madam. They won't disrespect you just because you're a co-wife. Ruyan, the three of us can live in harmony.
Watch your words, heir. I am already betrothed. I have nothing more to do with you. Please respect yourself.
I know you feel humiliated today, and you're angry. I will personally visit to apologize to you. Don't hurt yourself over this. Ruyan, you should know, in noble families, it's normal to have many wives and concubines, isn't it? Even if you're the legitimate daughter of the QA family, just because you're from a noble family, does it mean your husband can't take concubines? I'm sorry for today, but the position of principal wife, I've already promised it to Xinyue. I'll agree to whatever compensation you want, I can promise you now. The betrothal gifts and wedding ceremony for you will be no less than those for the principal wife.
Return to the mansion.
Ruyan, listen to me. Don't be stubborn. The position of co-wife is the most I can offer, my utmost sincerity. Don't.
Heir, I've made myself very clear.
I know you feel humiliated today, and you're angry. Just wait. I will personally visit to apologize to you.
The heir should apologize. He should go to the Jiang family.
Ruyan, don't get so upset that you hurt yourself. In high-ranking families, having multiple wives and concubines is normal, isn't it? Even if you are the eldest daughter of the Kui family, just because you come from a noble background, does that mean your husband cannot take concubines? I have wronged you today. But I have already promised the position of principal wife to Xinyue. Whatever compensation you want, I will agree to it. I promise you now. The betrothal gifts and the wedding ceremony will not be any less than what the heir's wife receives.
Return to the estate.
My lord.
Madam,
Now that you are engaged, you should keep your distance from Ruyan. It doesn't matter if your reputation is ruined, but Ruyan's reputation cannot be slandered in the slightest.
Madam. Lin Chuan just wanted to say a few words to Ruyan. What happened today is my fault. When I have prepared the betrothal gifts, I will definitely give Ruyan full face and welcome her in a palanquin with great ceremony.
The daughters of the Kui family will never be concubines, nor share a husband.
Madam.
Return to the estate.
In his past life, Gulin Chuan loved Jiang Xingyue so much and treated me coldly in every way until I died of depression. This time, I don't plan to get caught between them and be an obstacle. Why does he insist on pestering me? He's really crazy.
Isn't it though? Crazy. A concubine's daughter from the Jiang family can even land a marriage with the Hosgu family. I'm afraid the Jiang family will be making a big fuss from now on.
Come, have another cup. From now on, my Jiang family and the Jingyuan Ho family are now relatives by marriage, and I hope everyone will visit often.
Madame Jiang is truly fortunate. A concubine's daughter can even marry the heir of a marquis estate. It's really a great stroke of luck.
Of course. That day, the heir shot flowers to choose his wife, and at first sight, he was struck by our Xinyue's way purple peony. This is heaven's will.
The Jiang family has been holding banquets for several days in a row now. They're afraid the whole capital won't know that their family has married into the marquis estate.
Madam, about the betrothal gifts.
What's the point of bringing something too expensive? The Jiang family is only of the 6th rank. If our marquis estate gives too generous betrothal gifts, wouldn't that be using our power to pressure them? How much dowry can her family afford? It can't be that I give a betrothal gift of 10,000 gold, and she returns a dowry of just 1,000. This is called a mismatch in social status, and it would be a slap in the face of the bride's family. Go. Take those old silk fabrics, those gold headdresses, and bring out that jade ruby. Pack them in the boxes.
Mother, isn't this too meager?
Meager? His family is only a 6th rank official. How much dowry can they afford to match? If our marquisate's gifts are too heavy, it would look like we're using our power. Wouldn't that sound bad? Since you insist on marrying her, I'll make arrangements for you. Go. Have the steward pick an auspicious day. Send them to the Grand Historian's mansion.
Yes, I'll do as you say, Mother.
So this is the Jingyuan Marquis' mansion. The betrothal gifts for the heir's wife. How can there be only this much?
Shh, don't be nosy. The Marquis' affairs are none of your business. 10 bolts of old cloud brocade, 1 ordinary jade ruyi, 3 sets of solid gold headdresses.
This is called betrothal gifts for an heir's wife. My niece married a 6th rank magistrate, and her gifts were more decent than this.
You can tell the family's attitude from the gifts. The Marquise's wife clearly isn't happy with this daughter-in-law. She's dismissed her with just a dozen shabby items.
The Marquis' mansion can afford it, but can the Jiang family accept it? Later, they won't even have a decent dowry. That would be a real joke.
Didn't you say the heir would marry no one but you? That he was devoted to you? And he gives these shabby things? It would be better to marry you off in Jiangnan, as a second wife to a wealthy merchant. He's willing to offer 5,000 taels as betrothal gifts.
No. Impossible. The heir said he would give me the best.
When I came, I heard the CY family's legitimate daughter is also receiving betrothal gifts today.
Do you think it's from the Jingyuan heir? Marrying both at the same time?
It's not impossible. Look, the ones delivering gifts are just stewards. The Marquis' wife and the heir didn't come. And I heard someone saw the heir near the Kui mansion.
Impossible. The heir can't abandon me to marry Kui Ruin.
Go get them back. The Jiang family can't afford this humiliation.
The Marquis' mansion is generous indeed. They actually gave 99 cases of gifts, all with wild geese, eastern pearls, and finest brocade. The Wei Yuan Marquis' generosity probably brought half his fortune.
The Kui family is a centuries-old noble house. Seeking to marry the legitimate daughter of the Kui family, they must be very cautious.
Ruyan. Are you really going to accept these gifts?
Gulang. Since you came today to betroth me, why did you also send betrothal gifts to Kui Ruin? Why? I only got the Jinyuan Marquis Manor's dozen or so shabby betrothal gifts, but Kui Ruin gets a grand wedding. No, Lin Chuan loves me the most. All of this should be mine. I'm already carrying your child. If you dare marry her, I'll bash my head against the wall and die right here today.
Shut up. What nonsense are you talking?
You said you would take care of me forever, and that you liked my manner. Unlike the stiff and formal noble ladies in the capital, you tricked me into giving myself to you. But why do you humiliate me? Since you plan to marry me, I haven't even entered your house yet. How could you send betrothal gifts to Qui Ruin? You gave my family only a dozen or so shabby dowry gifts, but you gave her 99 loads. If I had known this, why did you trick me into giving myself to you?
Oh my god. So this Jiang family concubine-born daughter is really shameless. She's already pregnant with someone's child.
Shut up, slut. When did I ever send betrothal gifts to Ruyan? These aren't my betrothal gifts at all.
Now you are here, and the gifts are all here, and you still refuse to admit it. Do you really want her to marry into the Marquis manor on the same day as me before you admit it?
May I ask you too, what dissatisfaction do you have with my betrothal gifts? Why on this day of my betrothal do you come here to make a scene, disrupting my marriage to Miss Kui? Today is the auspicious day of my betrothal to the Kui family. I heard you two are also betrothed today, not holding your own celebration at your mansions, but coming to someone else's to cause trouble. What is the meaning of this?
No. Isn't it Lin Chuan who's marrying Miss Kui?
Ruyan, you're going to marry someone else?
Who I'm betrothed to is none of your business, young Master Gu.
I clearly said, once Xin Yue enters the family, I will come to betroth and marry you.
But I never promised and never agreed to marry you.
If not me, who else can you marry? We grew up together. Just over a flower, you're going to act this crazy? You pretend to marry someone else to make me anxious. Is this your way to satisfy your vanity?
Is this young Master Gu insane?
Young Master Gu, do you have a betrothal with Yan?
We're in love with each other. Both families know it well. We're going to marry. Why would we need a formal betrothal?
Since both families know it well that you two are to marry, then why did the young lord, during the flower arrow marriage selection, pick this Jiang family's concubine-born daughter? Am I remembering wrong? The much talked about marriage selection from a few days ago, everyone knows the young lord was head over heels for the grand historian's daughter. He would rather defy the marquise's wife's wishes to marry her. So today, he has a betrothal with Miss Kui.
Well, that's because...
No marriage contract, no engagement, just with your mouth you want to defame my wife's honor? Miss Kui and I have our parents' orders, a matchmaker's words, 3 matchmakers and 6 rituals, 99 loads of heavy gifts, all according to the ancient rites, pure and clear. If the young lord is dissatisfied, then show us the evidence. See if someone else stole your marriage. If not, the young lord merely with empty talk utters nonsense here. Don't blame me, the Marquise, for being impolite.
Not staying at your own engagement banquet, and coming here to make a fool of yourself.
Isn't that the truth? Marrying a 6th-rank concubine's daughter as the young lord's wife, and even delusionally think that the centuries-old prestigious family's legitimate daughter of the Kuai family would be his concubine. Does he think he's a prince or something?
Shut up. What do you know? Ruyan. You clearly love me. Just because I'm going to marry Xinyue, you resent me? You want to marry a rough guy who only knows how to fight, just to spite me? Tell them it's all a lie.
It seems he is certain that he and I grew up together, that our years of friendship will make me unable to give him up. He thinks a few sweet words will coax me into agreeing.
Miss Kui.
Guards, take this babbling rogue and throw him out.
Young lord, the madam sent us to call you back. If you keep making a scene, do you care about the Marquis's reputation? Be careful, the madam and Marquis might discipline you.
Get lost. I'm not leaving. Ruyan, you can't be so heartless.
Why haven't you gagged the heir's mouth? Send him back to the Jingyuan Marquis mansion.
Carry him back. Tell the lady of Jingyuan Marquise, if the lady doesn't discipline her son properly, I wouldn't mind personally teaching him a lesson.
Yes, please calm down, Marquis.
Lin Chuan, slow down. Wait for me.
What's going on?
Madam, the heir made a scene at the Kuai residence. He was knocked unconscious by the Wei Yuan Marquis with a single slap.
You wretched son. Take him to the ancestral hall. So, shameless, and erratic in behavior. How can he be worthy of being the heir?
Please calm down, madam. Your health is more important.
Let me in. I want to see the heir.
Miss Jiang, please stop.
Nanny, Lin Chuan has fainted. I need to go in and take care of him.
Stop. Miss Jiang, you are not yet married into the family. Behaving improperly in public, coming to the mansion on the day of your engagement, I fear it will harm your reputation if word gets out.
Madam, I'm just worried about the heir.
Please go back.
Old hag. Just you wait. Once I bear the Gu family's eldest grandson, I'll teach you a lesson.
Let me out. I want to go propose marriage at the Kui family. How could Ruyin agree to marry someone else? She must be angry with me. She grew up with me. She knows I will definitely marry her. I need to tell her. As long as she's willing, I'll let her and Jiang Xinyue enter the family at the same time. She will choose me, not that. What's his name, that ignorant brute? What is he anyway? Just a mere soldier.
You beast. You idiot. Do you even know what you did wrong? I schemed and planned for you, cultivating ties with the Kui family, letting you grow up with Ruyin, also you could marry the Kui girl, and have a bright official career. But you lost your mind, insisting on marrying a concubine's daughter from a poor 6th-rank official's family. And now you blame others.
What's wrong with me marrying Xinyue? Once I inherit the title, I'll have the final say, won't I? Pei Jing is just a crude brute.
A crude brute. Pei Jing is the Wei Yuan Marquis appointed by the emperor himself, a first-rank Marquis ranking above your father. He's a rising star in the court, highly sought after, and you're just someone who relies on your ancestors, a hereditary prince coasting on their legacy. How can you compare to him? Do you know what Pei Jing used to seek this marriage? What did he offer? Military merits. In court, he publicly presented the military merits from suppressing the rebellion in the northern frontier with both hands just to ask the emperor for a marriage decree. This matter has spread throughout the entire court. Who doesn't know that? The Wei Yuan Marquis. To win the Kui family daughter even gave away the military merits he risked his life for. He also asked for the phoenix hairpin the empress wore at her coronation as a dowry gift for Kui Ruyin. With such sincerity, what woman wouldn't be moved? Would she be moved by someone as fickle as you? You still want to steal her away? Gu Linchuan, if you weren't my own flesh and blood, I'd think you were an idiot.
Impossible. I never intended not to marry her. Why couldn't she wait a little longer? We grew up together, we promised we would marry.
Now it's too late for anything. You should think about how to marry your beloved bride. The engagement was set for half a year. Now it can't wait.
Madam is right. The Jiang family sent word saying Miss Jiang's health can't afford the wait.
She made her own scandal, yet the Marquis's estate has to cover for her. The wedding is moved up to a month from now. Any longer, if the bride enters with a swollen belly, won't the Marquis's estate become a laughingstock?
Hack this. Hack these too.
Madam, this ruyi is broken. It might not look good on display.
What's there to fear? When the Gu family sent those dozen broken betrothal gifts, why weren't they afraid of it looking bad? She, a concubine's daughter, did such a shameful thing, yet expects me to prepare a good dowry for her? These are enough.
What is this? Is this the dowry the Grand Historian's mansion prepared for me? What is this? These moldy old satins and this chipped ruyi. Do you want me to carry this trash to the Jingyuan Marquis' estate and be laughed at? The betrothal gifts from the Ho mansion were only a measly dozen or so. Now I don't even have a decent dowry. I'm not getting married.
Good, don't marry then someone bring the white silk.
Mother, what do you mean by this?
Afraid of being laughed at. The Gu family sent those shabby beggar-like betrothal gifts. Aren't you afraid of ridicule? You're pregnant, before marriage, carrying a child in secret. Aren't you afraid of shame? Now that your belly can't be hidden, the wedding date was forced from 6 months later to 1 month later. and you dare complain about the dowry being embarrassing.
I am the future wife of the heir. You can't humiliate me like this.
The heir's wife. A title obtained through scheming, and you dare act wild in the Jiang family. If your father wasn't worried about gossip among colleagues and held me back with your shameless behavior that taints the other sisters and brings disgrace to our reputation, I would have sent you to the family temple long ago and forced you to drink poisoned wine.
You all look down on me. Kui Ruyin looks down on me. The Marquis's wife looks down on me, and now even my stepmother wants to drive me to death, once I give birth to the Gu family's first son and establish myself in the mansion. I will make sure everyone kneels and begs me.
Pack up what's on the floor. This is your entire dowry, not a cent more. On the 8th of next month, even if you have to crawl, you will crawl into the Hu mansion. HMPH.
Oh, look, that's the dowry the Jiang family prepared for their concubine's daughter. Even us commoners do better when marrying off our daughters.
The Jingyuan Marquis mansion is a noble house, yet they're marrying a pregnant concubine's daughter. From the betrothal gifts to the dowry, it's a disgrace to the ancestors.
Go ahead and laugh. Laugh all you want. The humiliation I suffer today, I will repay 1,000-fold in the future. Once we've bowed to heaven and earth, I will be the rightful wife of the heir. In your past life, Kui Ruyin, you enjoyed all the glory. Today, it all belongs to me, Jiang Xinyue. What's a centuries-old family still loses to me, a 6th-rank concubine's daughter.
First bow to heaven and earth.
Wait. Since all our relatives and friends are here today, the Jingyuan Marquis mansion also has another happy event to announce.
Mother, what other happy event?
What trick is that old woman up to now?
Mother, what does this mean?
Lin Chuan, this is your cousin Yusu. She grew up in the Marquis mansion. She has deep feelings for you.
Yuzu greets aunt. Greetings, cousin.
Today, your mother has decided to also take Yuzu as your wife, as your equal wife.
Ah. Equal wife. Madam Marquis, how can you?
Silence. Today is your wedding. I have been magnanimous in allowing you, a concubine's daughter, to enter the family. But you are now pregnant with a child. How can you properly serve the heir? Having Yusu enter the family is perfect. She can attend to Lin Chuan personally. After you give birth to a son, you will be the principal wife. Yusu knows the rules. She won't compete with you.
Cousin, Yusu will surely serve you and sister well.
Everything is as mother decides.
Equal wife. Fine equal wife. You mother and son have joined forces to trample on me. Liu Yusu, don't think you'll give birth to a child of the Gu family. I'll drag you all down to hell with me.
The auspicious time has arrived. Let the couple bow.
I don't agree. Mother, I just married into the Marquis mansion today, and you want the heir to take a second wife. What does this mean? Where does that leave the dignity of the Jiang family?
How dare you? A married woman follows her husband. Bearing children for her husband is a wife's duty. You are now pregnant. Do you expect your husband to remain celibate for 10 months?
Lin Chuan, say something. You once said you would be with me and only me forever.
Xinyue. Mother has a point. You're with child. Yusu is someone we know well. She can surely take good care of you.
You actually agree.
I'd like to ask the Jiang family how they taught their daughter such disrespectful words to her mother-in-law. How could they come out of your mouth? I made this decision. You have a problem. Parents' orders, matchmaker's words. If you won't even listen to your parents, then today you can take the letter of divorce and return to the Jiang family. You don't have to be a wife of the Gu family.
If I go back now, not only will the Jiang family not take me in, my child will also be considered illegitimate. You old witch, you're ruthless. I wouldn't dare.
Humph, since you dare not, then drink the tea.
Sister, please have some tea. From now on, I, Yusu, will take good care of your husband. Sister, you are with child, I won't trouble you. I will take good care of his meals and daily needs. Cousin, does sister dislike me?
Xinyu, what are you doing? Yusu kindly offered tea. How can you be so rude?
I'll drink it. I'll drink it.
Husband,
Yusu. Tonight, I'll keep you company.
Why isn't Lin Chuan here yet? Did he really go to that person's room? No, it can't be. Today is my wedding day. I am the lawful wife. He can't do this to me.
Young mistress, please wash up and rest.
Where is the young master? Is he outside entertaining guests? He'll be back soon.
Young mistress, are you still waiting for the young master? The madam has said that according to ancient custom, the husband absolutely cannot sleep with his pregnant wife, for fear of harming the unborn child or bringing bad luck.
Then where did the young master go?
The young master naturally went to Lady Lu's room. On the wedding night, we can't let the young master sleep alone. Young mistress, you should sleep early. It's important to take care of the baby in your belly.
Gu Lingchuan, you liar. What only you for life? What I'll only marry you. All lies, Liu Yusu. You bitch, how dare you steal my man?
husband. Sister is all alone, in the main courtyard, won't she be angry? Maybe you should go see sister, husband.
Why bring her up? Such a downer. She's pregnant now, and very irritable. Not like my dear Yusu, so gentle and considerate.
Husband, you're so annoying. Yusu will rely on you for everything from now on.
Good Yusu. Tonight, we're going to make a chubby baby boy.
Did you hear? The young lord spent the night in Lady Lu's room. They called for water 3 times last night.
Exactly. The one in the main courtyard must be green with envy.
Young madam, please have breakfast.
Where's my husband?
At Lady Lu's, the young lord said he would have breakfast there.
What did you call him?
Young madam, why get angry? Lady Lu is the marquise, personally appointed as equal wife. So naturally, the whole household calls her Lady Lu.
I am the young lord's wife.
Did you hear? On the wedding day of the heir of Marquis Jingyuan, he brought an equal wife into the mansion. Even the bridal chamber was in the equal wife's room.
That's right. The legal wife, pregnant, spent the night alone. The equal wife called for water 3 times that night. It's all over the capital.
The Jingyuan Marquis' manner is so improper. Although the legal wife is a concubine's daughter, she is still the formally married wife of the heir. On the very first day of marriage, to be slapped in the face like this, how will she get by in the future? Who told her to get pregnant before marriage? No wonder the lady of the house gives her the cold shoulder. But that second wife, I heard she's the heir's own cousin. Handpicked by the lady of the house, it's still unclear who will come out on top.
Husband, look how beautifully this peony blooms.
Not as gorgeous as you.
Good morning, sister. Last night you were alone in your chamber. I feel terrible about it. I was just about to pay my respects.
That belongs to the rightful heir's wife. How can it be worn by that wretch? Husband.
You're not feeling well. Just rest in your room. No need to wander about.
Please take a seat, mother.
Yusu is so thoughtful. Unlike that one. Hiding in her room every day. Who does she think she's sulking at?
Madam, this month's household expenses.
From now on, leave these matters to Yusu. She's the second wife. She should learn to manage the household.
Thank you, mother, for your favor. Yusu will study hard. I won't let you down. Husband, you're back. I made some silver ear soup. It's been kept warm. Have a taste, husband.
You're so thoughtful, cousin.
Husband, you're calling me cousin again. I'm your second wife now. Even mother has given me the tally to manage the accounts.
You will always be my dear Yusu. From now on, the inner quarters are in your hands.
Lady Lu has only been here a few days, and she already has the tally. The one in the main courtyard probably hasn't even seen what a tally looks like.
Lady Lu. She's just a concubine. How dare she be called madam? I am the legal wife. I am the heir's lawfully wedded wife. Why does she have the tally? Why does she live in the warm chamber? Why? Just because of this child. You said I can't share the bed with him. I'm carrying his child. In the end, it became your excuse to neglect me. Lin Chuan, you said you'd marry no one but me. You let me down. How dare you betray me?
Madam, mind the steps. If you're feeling tired, I'll make an excuse to take you home.
Don't worry, Marquis. Today the Empress is hosting a banquet. It wouldn't be right to leave early. I can handle it.
The Marquis of Wei Yuan and his wife are truly a harmonious couple. Everyone envies you.
You flatter me, madam.
Oh, look. The Marchioness of Jingyuan's heir apparent is here.
I heard on the very day of the wedding, he brought in a second wife. What a rare sight. The one beside her must be that delicate Madame Lu.
These snobs. If it weren't for that useless Gu Lin Chuan, I wouldn't be subjected to such humiliation. Ladies, you seem in good spirits. What are you chatting about?
So-called love of a lifetime. It seems it's nothing much, Jiang Xinyue, that position of heir's wife you dreamed of. How does it feel?
Heir's wife, this lady here is a stranger to us. May I ask whose daughter she is?
Ah, ladies, don't laugh. Men will be men, they all stray. Taking a concubine is nothing. Better than them fooling around outside, philandering. This is Li Yusu, the heir's distant cousin. Her family fell on hard times. Her mother-in-law took pity on her and brought her into the house as a second wife. Just to help out a poor relative. Give her a way to survive, you know. Couldn't just watch her be sold off as a concubine to some rich man, right? Our marquisate values propriety above all. We just give her a meal.
How dare you, Jiang Xinyue? Insult me in public, calling me a beggar. I'll tear you apart today. Madam, you misspoke. Every family has poor relatives. The Liu family may be poor, but we are poor with integrity. Better than those shameless ones who claim to be a lady, but crawl into a man's bed, just to climb the social ladder. Pregnant out of wedlock.
What nonsense are you talking? Shut up.
If I'm talking nonsense, then an innocent girl who lost her virginity before marriage would have hanged herself long ago. How could she still have the face to sit here chatting?
Oh my god, so it's true she was pregnant before marriage. How shameless.
It's over. All over. My reputation is ruined by that bitch.
Isn't it because Miss Kui doesn't deign to be sisters with you? Someone so unrefined, let alone being a wife or concubine, even sitting at the same table is beneath her dignity.
You idiot. You're digging your own grave and dragging me down too. Madame Liu is quite sharp-tongued. Madame Liu, the heir's wife is pregnant. You'd better not upset her. If anything happens, won't the heir be heartbroken? This is the heir's firstborn legitimate son, you know.
Did you hear that? I'm carrying the Marquis's first legitimate son. Who do you think you are? How dare you spout such nonsense here?
First legitimate son? That's not necessarily true. I am a legal wife of equal status. By law, my child would also be considered legitimate. And I'm pregnant now too. If I give birth to a son, and you give birth to a daughter, then the first legitimate son will be mine. Look at your belly, it's round and big. It must be a girl.
You're pregnant?
Yes. My husband is overjoyed. He told me to rest well. He said he will give us, mother and child, a bright future.
Why? What gives you the right? I endured humiliation to marry into the Marquis's household, and that bitch who came later gets to take everything from me. No way. The legitimate son hasn't been born yet. How can the heir let a concubine's child? What kind of wife is a legal concubine? She's just a concubine. Wait till we return. I'll prepare abortion potion and force it down her throat.
Force me? How dare you? The child in your belly was conceived before marriage. Who knows if it's legitimate? My husband might have doubts. Only the child in my belly is truly the heir's own flesh and blood.
Ah, I'll tear your mouth apart.
Let go, you shrew. Ladies, please stop fighting. Watch out for the babies in your bellies.
Qui Ruin, it's all you. If you had just given me your position willingly, if you hadn't refused the marriage, how could I have ended up like this? Go to hell.
You want to drag me down with you? Then I'll grant your wish. I'll make sure you're damned forever.
Something terrible happened. Madame Wei Yuanhao fell into the water.
The heir's wife of Jin Yuanhao and Madame Liu also fell into the water. Quick, save them.
My stomach.
People fell into the water. Madame Wei Yuanhao fell into the water.
Root it. Summon the imperial physician quickly. Prepare strong ginger tea immediately. Hurry up.
My dear, don't worry, I'm fine. I didn't swallow any water. I did it on purpose.
If you ever dare to gamble with your own health again, I will not let you off easily. It took so much effort to improve your complexion. What if it leaves a chronic condition?
Your Highness, something terrible. Something happened at the Imperial Garden.
What's the panic? Speak slowly.
The heir's wife of Jin Yuanhao and Madame Li started fighting by the pavilion. Madame Wei Yuanhao was caught in it. All three ladies fell into the water.
Madame Wei Yuanhao also fell in? She just recovered not long ago.
Yes. It was Madams Jiang and Liu fighting. They bumped into Madame Wei Yu and Ho. All three fell into the lake.
Convey my order. Send maids who can swim to rescue them immediately. Also order the imperial physicians on duty to wait in the side hall. Prepare ginger tea and hot water. No delays.
Yes.
My husband. It was the lady who did it on purpose. She heard I was pregnant. She deliberately pushed me into the river. And implicated Madame Wei Yuan Ho.
You're slandering me.
If my husband doesn't believe me, you can ask the ladies present. Didn't she lunge at me first and start fighting? Didn't she push me into the river?
Forgive me, Marquise. It is all my wife's fault. She has implicated your lady.
If my wife is unharmed, fine. But if something happens,
Husband. My stomach hurts so much.
I came late, my lord. Please forgive me, Marquis.
check my wife's pulse first.
Congratulations, Marquis. What great news. Your lady is not ill. She is with child.
What did you say?
Your lady is pregnant. Over a month along. The fetal signs are stable. Though she fell into the water and was frightened, fortunately, her body has been well nurtured. No medicine needed. Just a few bowls of hot ginger soup to drive out the cold, and she'll be fine.
My wife is pregnant. I'm going to be a father.
Congratulations, Marquis.
Ruyan, haha. We're going to be parents.
Husband, put me down. We're in the palace.
I never thought the Marquis of Wei Yuan, such a stern man, would act so foolishly upon hearing his wife is pregnant.
Young Master Gu, your wives and concubines are ill-mannered. They don't know their place. They actually started fighting over jealousy in the palace. Young Master Gu, you have failed to govern your household. You indulged your wives and concubines in bickering in the palace, and they even hurt someone. They nearly harmed my wife. This is a failure in household management, and it nearly cost my wife dearly. Please, Your Majesty, issue a punishment.
What exactly happened? Tell me in detail.
Your Majesty, I saw with my own eyes. It was the young mistress who, seeing Lady Liu by the water, deliberately pushed her into Lady Pei, causing Lady Pei to fall into the water. You lie. I never pushed anyone deliberately. It was clearly Sister Liu, who lost her footing.
Sister, that's nonsense. You clearly pushed me from behind, and I bumped into Lady Pei. If you deny it, there were many palace attendants there. They can all testify.
Enough. Your Majesty. It is my failure to manage my household. My wives have lost their virtue. They disturbed Lady Pei. I have nothing to say.
The heir is quick to recognize people. But as the Marquis of Wei Yuan just said, if you hadn't arrived in time, if anything had happened to Lady Pei's baby, what would have happened then?
If I hadn't arrived in time, if anything had happened to my wife's baby, how would you compensate, heir?
My lord, I'm fine. The baby is fine too.
Ruyan, you don't need to plead for him. If we let this go today, tomorrow, more people will dare to lay a hand on you.
By my decree, heir Gu Linchuan failed to manage his household, allowed his wife and concubine to misbehave, and fight in the palace, accidentally injuring the wife of Marquis Wei Yuan, Lady Kui, nearly endangering the imperial heir. He is suspended from office for 6 months, and has his salary forfeited for a year, as a warning to others.
We accept the decree and thank your Majesty.
Lady Jiang and Lady Lu, as the heir's wife and concubine, you fought in public. What a disgrace. Enough. Heir's wife, Lady Jiang, then secondary wife, Lady Lu, each will copy the precepts for women 100 times, and be confined to the house for 3 months. You are not to step out of the mansion.
Copy. Copy the precepts for women.
Being personally punished by the Empress to copy the precepts for women is a great humiliation. It's like announcing to the entire capital that these two ladies of the Jingyuan Marquise's manor don't know the rules and are unworthy to be titled ladies.
All of you may leave.
I accept the decree.
Have you heard? The two ladies of the Jingyuan Marquise manor fought in the Empress's palace and were even punished to copy the precepts for women.
Copy the precepts for women. Doesn't that mean they don't know the rules? From now on, in the capital, which family would dare to invite people from the Jingyuan Marquise manor to banquets?
Wives and concubines fighting for favor went all the way to the emperor's presence, and nearly caused the wife of Marquis Wei Yuan to miscarry. The Jingyuan Marquis manor's reputation is utterly ruined.
From now on, which family hosting a banquet would dare to invite such a household? Wouldn't they be disgraced themselves?
If you hadn't caused trouble in the palace, how would I have been suspended and fined, becoming the laughingstock of the capital?
My lord, listen to me. My lord. My baby. Call a doctor, quickly.
After all this, why are you still pretending? Who knows if it's even my child? A child conceived before marriage? Who knows whose it really is?
No, Linchuan. I'm in so much pain.
My lady, someone, come quickly.
When the lady fell into the water, she caught a severe chill. The cold has penetrated deep into her body. Now, on top of that, she had a miscarriage. Her womb has been damaged. It will be very difficult for her to conceive again.
No. My child. My firstborn son. You're lying.
Oh my. Sister, how could you be so careless? This was the firstborn son of our manor. And now he's gone just like that. It seems this child was picky about blessings. Someone without that fortune, how can they keep such a precious treasure?
How could someone without fortune keep a precious treasure? It's you. You killed my child. I'll kill you. Husband. You must seek justice for me. It's her. She killed our child. You must avenge our child.
Shut up. How dare you cry? If it weren't for you stirring up trouble at the palace banquet, causing a scene, how could I have been suspended and fined by the Empress? Now the entire capital is laughing at us, the Jingyuan Marquise's mansion. I walk on the street and can't hold my head up. You're nothing but a jinx.
You blame me. You said you would let me give birth to the heir of the manor. You said you only love me.
Enough. This pregnancy was originally conceived before marriage, its reputation was already tarnished. Now that it's lost, it's lost. Consider it as averting disaster to avoid future gossip. Focus on recovering your health, you can conceive again. Luckily, Yasu's fetus is fine. When Yasu gives birth, by custom, the child will have to call you legal mother. As the heir's wife, you should show the magnanimity of a primary wife. Are you going to from now on be jealous of a concubine over trifles? Utterly unreasonable.
Our child is the firstborn son. You personally promised me that. You lied to me.
No matter who bears the child, they will call you legal mother. Why fuss over such trivial matters? Crazy woman.
Madam, I'll speak frankly. Your body was soaked in ice water too long. The cold has deeply penetrated your womb. Coupled with hemorrhaging from the miscarriage without timely treatment, your foundation has been damaged.
What do you mean? Speak clearly. What does damaged foundation mean?
Madam, it's unlikely you'll bear any more children. You'll be infertile for life.
You quack. Stop talking nonsense. Miscarriages are common. A few months of rest and she'll be fine. How could she be infertile for life? Get out! Get out of here!
Have you had enough? This is disgraceful.
Mother-in-law, please stand up for me. That doctor, he was lying, wasn't he? I can still have children. I will definitely continue the family line for the Marquis. Please believe me.
Xinyu, the doctor's words, I heard them all. Since you can't bear children, you must accept your fate. Fighting it is useless. Now that Yusu's belly is growing day by day, our Jingyuan Marquis Manor, a century-old noble house, a family of pure rank, cannot have the eldest grandson born with a concubine status. That would shame our family. I have discussed with the clan elders. For the future of the manor, I must ask you to endure. From tomorrow, you will be demoted to co-wife, and the position of main wife will be given to Yusu. That way, the child in Yusu's belly will be the legitimate eldest grandson.
No, you can't. I was brought in as the main wife with a grand ceremony. I'm the heir's wife. You can't do this to me. Burn the bridge after crossing it. You're burning the bridge after crossing it.
You have no say in this. 3 days from now, the ancestral hall will open to revise the family records. If you still care about your last shred of dignity, just accept it obediently. When Yusu's child is born, he will still call you mother. In the future, he'll support you in your old age. What more could you ask for? Don't be ungrateful.
Ha ha ha. Support me in old age. Fine. Then let's all go to hell together. All of you, die with me.
Open up. Someone, come.
Linchuan. Linchuan is still at the ancestral hall.
Coroner, are these truly the heir and his wife in the coffin?
Yes. When the coffin was sealed, I examined them myself. The positions of the two bodies are off. If it were a mutual suicide pact, they should be embracing each other. But this one has its knuckles locked tightly around the other's wrist. The force is unusually strong. It's clearly pulling hard, not letting the other break free.
Then that's not a suicide pact, it's...
And also, the woman's right hand is clenched in a fist, palm clutching a copper fire striker. The striker, burned by the fire, has fused with her finger bones.
So,
She started the fire. From the very beginning, she never intended to let the heir walk out alive.
Madame Liu.
When Madame Liu was confined, the fetus in her womb was 7 months full. She was pregnant and couldn't move easily. She had no way to escape. Eventually, she was trapped by the thick smoke on the bed, 2 lives lost in one body. My lady, please accept my condolences. This is the heir and Lady Jiang.
Linchuan, my son. Did they die in a suicide pact?
My lady, I have examined them. These 2 skeletons were not embracing in a suicide pact. Instead, the woman's hand was tightly gripping the remains of a fire striker. Her hands were like iron clamps, wrapped around the heir's leg. While alive, the heir must have been struggling desperately. He was forcibly held down and burned alive.
Jiang Xinyu, you venomous woman. Even in death, you won't let go of my son. Where is Yusu? My Yusu, and the child in her belly.
Lady Liu, the secondary wife, was heavily pregnant and couldn't escape. She burned to death on the inner courtyard bed. The entire Marquis Manor has nearly no survivors.
It's over. Everything is over. The Jingyuan Marquis Manor, 100 years of legacy, destroyed in a single day. Retribution.
I heard that Jiang was a concubine's daughter. The Marquis Manor looked down on her and tormented her in various ways, driving her mad.
What a sin. A perfectly fine Marquis Manor burned down just like that. I heard the Emperor has already decreed to revoke the title.
Imperial edict arrives. The genuine Marquise Manor has suffered this great calamity. My heart aches deeply. Considering the late Marquise's past battlefield merit of saving the Emperor, I specially order the inner court to allocate silver for funeral arrangements. Instruct the officials to escort the coffins back to their hometown for burial. Respect this. My lady, please accept my condolences, His Majesty said. That the late Marquise, on the battlefield back then, saved the previous Emperor's life. This debt of gratitude, he repays on behalf of the late Emperor. This is from His Majesty, an extra instruction. Take it. On the way back home, don't shortchange yourself.
What I can do is only this much.
My lord, I think I'm going into labor.
Someone. Call the midwife, quickly.
Congratulations, Marcus, mother and child are safe. It's a little lord.
Ruyan. We have a child. His eyes look like yours.
His mouth looks like yours. When he cries, such a loud voice. He'll probably become a general. In my past life, I lay alone on my sickbed, without a single person coming to see me. The red candles in that washroom burned from the wedding night to the very end, but never waited for the one to push the door open. But in this life, I have a husband. After countless hardships, peace, a child, and a home that truly belongs to me.
Marquis, the congratulatory gifts from the various mansions have arrived. The Kui mansion sent a pair of gold locks. Minister Wang of the Ministry of Rights sent a longevity jade plaque. Also, the Empress in the palace also sent someone, saying she wants to come see the young heir in person another day. What about the young heir?
Prepare a generous gift, dear Antler and Ginseng, pick the finest. Tomorrow I will personally go to the suburban villa to visit the wife of Marquis Jingyuan.
Yes.
Marquise Wei Yuan, you've come. Ruyan has given birth, right?
She has. Mother and child are safe. It's a boy.
Good, good. Back then, I carefully selected for Lin Chuan a good marriage match. That girl Ruyan, pretty appearance, good family background, and a good temperament. I went to great lengths for her and Lin Chuan to grow up together as childhood sweethearts, thinking that if he married her, Lin Chuan's official career would be secured. The future of the Marquis Manor would be settled. But Lin Chuan insisted on marrying that Jiang family's concubine-born daughter. I couldn't sway him. Then I thought, fine. A girl like Ruyan shouldn't wade into these troubled waters. But I never thought. The ones I personally chose to marry into the family, Liu Yusu and that Jiang Xinyu. They burned my Marquis mansion to ashes. My grandsons are all gone.
Back to the mansion. You just finished the month-long confinement. Why didn't you have the maid bring it?
I'm not made of porcelain. Husband, today you went to see Lady Jingyuan. How is she?
She's still alive. But her spirit is gone.
She's also a pitiful soul. A lifetime of scheming in the end.
Ruyan, there's something I've been wanting to ask you, but I'm afraid you won't want to talk about it. After Gulinchuan died, do you still have any bitterness in your heart?
When I died in my previous life, my heart was full of resentment. Resentment that he neglected me. Resentment that he favored Jiang Xingyue. Resentment that he refused to give me even a shred of true affection. In this life, I thought I could just stay far away from him. But now, I have you, I have a child. Those resentments somehow, without me noticing, have faded away. Like having a very long nightmare. When I wake up, the person beside me is you. The child is sleeping soundly by the pillow. The nightmare is just a nightmare, nothing more. Peilang. Having you here, it's really wonderful. Neon, don't cry. The butterfly went to find its mother.
Mommy?
That's right. Just like Neon on looking for mommy.
Ha ha ha!
Did you today bully mommy?
Daddy!
This kid knows exactly who to call. He clings to you all day calling mommy. When he comes to me, it's just daddy. As if I'm getting such a great deal.
I used to think that being reborn in this life was for revenge. But now I realize. Being reborn is not for revenge. It's to live again.
Mommy, I want that!
We'll buy it another day. Today we're going to Grandma's house first.
What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking that this life is good.